Welcome to West London. Here we are at Loftus Road, one of the most iconic grounds in the Championship, home to QPR since 1904. Today, they welcome a very old team indeed, the historic Sheffield United. Chris Wilder says his side still have plenty of belief in their ability. They're going to need that confidence today as QPR have won 8 of their last 9 games at Loftus Road, though recent history is on the Blades' side, having won 2 and drawn 1 of their last 3 league visits here. They don't enjoy trips to the capital very often though. The side from South Yorkshire losing 8 of their last 9 in the Big Smoke. Chair, 4 in red and white around him. Here's Paul. It's a looping cross into the mix. It's a free header by Robinson though. Not cleared far away. It's Dunn who lines it up, takes the shot, and I think there was a nick off a defender. There was. It'll be the first corner of the game. Jimmy Dunn progressing from right back and having a swing at it with his left foot. Oh, it's a clever corner by Parl. It's an outswinger and the head is met by Dunn and it goes behind by just a foot or two. Half an opportunity that for QPR. Well, it looked for all the world as if Chair was going to send that corner as an in-swinger. Something off the training ground, catching out that Sheffield United back line. Chance for Sheffield United to progress here. Yang beaten as the cross comes in. It's a looping one. It's glanced on, and goodness me, that could have gone anywhere. Well, Nardi was rooted to the spot. The ball flicked off the head of the defender in front of him. Cook looking at his goalkeeper to say, why didn't you give me a shout? Something to think about for the home side defence. First corner of the game for Sheffield United. It's a looping one towards the back post. There's a volley at the back post, and it's Varane who's there to get the pieces for QPR, but still alive. With Souza up against Edwards. Can't get away from the Southampton low knee. Determined defended by Ronnie Edwards. Yang tries to spark the counter, but runs into Harmer and is dispossessed. Bit of naivety from the QPR teenager, as is a free header, which is converted excellently. Ben Brereton-Diaz is there. This is what he does in the Championship. He pops up with goals. And the man who was brought in to score goals does exactly that. Not even 10 minutes into the game, you give him one chance, and it's brilliant. Well, it all came from Yang trying to do it on his own in a dangerous part of the pitch. Harmer winning it back. Souza just seeing an opportunity. And Brereton-Diaz heading it down into the ground, making it hard for Paul Nardi. The Frenchman couldn't get down quick enough. And Brereton-Diaz with the finish. Excellent header from him. Well, that looks like a trip. It was a trip. And a free kick for QPR. Just a little bit too slow in the midfield at the moment. Sheffield United, the defensive duo of Souza and Peck just aren't quite up to speed at the moment. Another free kick for QPR, this time on the right-hand side. Looped in once again. Cooper opts for the punch. Jonathan Varane left-footed. Oh, goodness me. Frey so close to guiding that in. Eventually, it goes wide by a metre or two, but Jonathan Varane seems to be the man for QPR. A couple of shots from the edge of the penalty area now. Using his strength to his advantage. Yang up against Robinson. Support is arriving. Frey's one of them, but he'll settle for a corner. Solid work by Jack Robinson, but Min Hyuk Yang looking lively down the right-hand side when he gets into attacking positions. It's an outswinger from Chair. It's over Frey. Cook's lurking. Still Steve Cook. Alive here for Yang, who strikes a goal, and down to his left goes Cooper. Didn't look too dangerous initially. And down to his left quickly was Michael Cooper to palm it away. Good save. Peck. Tackled by Colback. Very well done by the experienced midfielder. Frey needs an option. Or does he? He might go all the way. It's Frey! Just about over the top of the crossbar. Michael Frey, head down, running towards goal. And he caused a lot more bother than the Sheffield United defenders thought he would. It was a very controlled effort by Michael Frey. Call back to Varane. Very good play by Varane. Been impressed by him in this first 27 minutes at Loftus Road. All action. What's a poor header by Chowdhury. Yang's there with the half volley, and goodness me, Sheffield United causing themselves problems in their own penalty area. That's not the part of the pitch you want to make that sort of clearance. Well, Min Hyuk Yang, he's popping up in dangerous areas for QPR. It's kind of a swinger, that effort by the Tottenham loanee. Cher picks up the ball on the halfway line. Brereton Diaz is up against him, so he'll send a long ball. Dunn will arrive, gets his head onto it, looking for Frey, who squeezes in, but unfortunately is offside. The linesman on the far side had his flag in the air almost immediately. But you have to say, they've not really gone direct in this game, QPR. And the first time that they do, they get their reward for it, only to see it chalked off. Varane, full of running and full of energy, those long legs of the Martinique midfielder. Colback, Frey, into his feet. It's a heavy touch, and Ahmed Hodzic is there to thump it further away. Tyrese Campbell battling with Edwards, and it's going to fall here for Brereton Diaz. Arriving in support, it's Campbell. Is he going to shoot? He does shoot! Goodness me, what a strike! Tyrese Campbell. He wasn't given his goal against Leeds United last week, but that is definitely his. Terrific from Tyrese. He slams it in to the top corner, postage stamp stuff. Well, against Portsmouth, they conceded one of the goals of the weekend, and I think the exact same has happened here. There is not a chance in hell that Paul Nardi is getting to that ball. It curled away from him, and it curled right into the top corner. This angle will show you exactly that. Tyrese Campbell with perfect angles. What a hit. He doesn't get a great purchase on it. It's over the head of a teammate, though. It's cleared as far as the edge of the penalty area, and it comes in. It's a half-decent strike. Not the finest of hits, though. He's had about 3 opportunities in this game now as the teenager from South Korea. This one, the most difficult to execute. Didn't really hit it with much conviction. Clever flick by Colback. Cher, away from Siddy Peck. Paul Smith, he's seen a lot of the ball since coming on. Can he find a delivery? He finds what looked like a hand. He did find a hand. And the referee awards a penalty for QPR. Well, the arm was almost certainly in an unnatural position. Well, let's have a look here. It was Smith. And yeah, he turned away from the ball, and his left arm was away from his body. He turned away foolishly. It's the big Swiss forward, the target man. Can he get QPR on the board here at Loftus Road? To reduce the deficit, it's Michael Frey, rolls it into the corner. Hope for QPR. Remember, they were 2-0 down at Bramall Lane earlier on in the season and came away with a point. Can they do it again, this time in front of their home support? Well, Cooper went early. Frey, confident that he knew where he was going early doors. Lovely execution from Frey. Here's Alfie Lloyd, dispossessed by Sam McCallum. It's a great tackle by him as Smith is dispossessed, fairly according to the referee. And now there's gaps in the QPR back line. It's Tom Cannon all on his own. Cannon up against Cook, cuts it back. Oh, and there's a finish which is very much lacking from Ben Brereton Diaz. Well, he opened up his body. He just needed to get his knee over the effort and control it on target. Is there one more chance in this game for QPR? McCallum comes across to close down Smith. It's looked lively since coming on. Smith to the byline, digs out across to the near post. It's attacked by Lloyd. Can't shove his man off the ball. Siddy Peck in the way. Excellent recovery from midfield by the 20-year-old. That's not a good clearance, though. They just need one good ball into the box. Jimmy Dunn on the right-hand side. Can he provide it? He'll go back instead to Varane. Plenty of whip on the cross into the box. Arriving at the back post is Sato. Great leap, great header. Sariki had no idea he was there. Unfortunately for Sato, he couldn't find the target. Way off target in the end by the Japanese winger. Great leap though. Cooper taking every second on this kick as he eventually goes long. The referee blows his full-time whistle, and it's a massive win for Sheffield United. Marty Cifuentes' side beaten at home. It doesn't happen too often, but Chris Wilder's side on the road do win away an awful lot. A brilliant performance by his side. They weren't magnificent, but they were good enough for the 3 points. Marty Cifuentes deflated today. He'll probably feel as if today's defeat has almost certainly ended his side's slim hopes of reaching the playoffs this season. Anything can happen in football, so maybe don't write off QPR just yet. But Sheffield United, they will continue to push Leeds all the way to the final day. They'll promise you that. Finishes here. QPR 1, Sheffield United 2.